Today we're going to be learning about the volume of this vase. Take out 3 sheets of paper because you're going to need it.
This is going to be really hard. You guys aren't going to get it the first time or the second time because you guys never pay attention in class.
Hey, Kumani, you did. That was
Wait, this is easy.
me.
This is all you have to do. Just measure the water. There you go. The volume is just 6 cups.
In this example, we're going to take the volume of this Pringles can, which is a cylinder, and to take the volume, we're going to find the area of each of these Pringles, and the width of the Pringle is dx. So if we stack up an infinite number of Pringles, we get the volume of this can.
Given the equation y equals 6, we have to find the volume made by revolving it around the x-axis with the limits from 0 to 10. First, we have to start by sketching a graph with an x and a y-axis. And we will have y equals 6. Then we have to figure out if it's revolving horizontally or vertically, which in this case it's revolving horizontally because it's revolving it around the x-axis. And then to find the volume, we are going to use an infinite amount of circles, or we can also call them discs, like the Pringles example earlier. Using many stacks of Pringles would eventually give us the volume of the solid. The width of it is the dx, and this process is called integration. Okay, so then we move on to the third rule, which is writing down the equation. In this case, the equation is the volume equal to the integral of the area times the width, which is dx. The area is pi r squared in this case because we're taking an area of a circle. The radius for this particular problem is 6 units because we're going from y equals 0 to y equals 6. And that will give us 36 pi. So then we plug it back into the equation, which will give us the volume equals to, since pi is a constant, we pull it out, and that would give us the pi times the integral of 36 dx. For rule number 4, we find the limits, which in this case is from 0 to 10.
The fifth rule in this process is to find the antiderivative. And the antiderivative of 36 is going to be 36x. And we could plug it back into the original equation and solve for it. So we have the volume is equal to pi times the integral from 0 to 10 of 36x. Moving on to the sixth rule, we're going to plug in the limits and solve for the whole equation. So in this procedure, we're going to do f of b minus f of a, which is going to give us our results. And so we're going to take 36 and plug in 10 instead of the x, and minus 36 times the 0, which is going to give us 360 minus 0, and our total would be 360 units. Not forgetting the pi, our volume of the entire solid would be 360 pi.